And now we're getting a ship that truly is battle-born. Good evening. I am Old Dead Man, your host. We're looking at War Thunder's website right here and the latest dev blog from Gaijin, the USS Nevada BB-36. Let me tell you, there's some history back there for me because I was born in Nevada. And this is one of those little sniggets that you just kind of tickles at you a little bit in the sense of there's some personal connection. You can't really tell the story of the USS Nevada in the short time of a dev blog video, really. She was built during World War I and truly represented the nickname of her, patron state, Nevada, i.e. battle-born. She ushered in a new generation of battleships, top-of-the-line technology and tactics, and served with distinction above and beyond the call of duty. USS Nevada participated in convoy escort during World War I, flew the flag in the interwar period representing U.S. power projection, and was modernized in the late 1920s, ending in 1930, and was there the moment the U.S. entered World War II as a full combatant. She provided shore bombardment at Attu, D-Day, southern France, Iwo Jima, Okinawa, and Japan. She was determined too old to modernize post-World War II. In the interest of time, I'll only address two incidents in the storied history of the USS Nevada. Both times she was sunk. December 7th, 1941 dawned bright over Pearl Harbor, a Sunday bright with promise. The senior officer aboard had ordered a second boiler brought up to steam so they could cycle the currently in use boiler down on USS Nevada. At 8 a.m., the boiler was reaching full steam while Nevada's band played the Star-Spangled Banner. And yet the band did not continue to play uninterrupted as Japanese torpedo bombers flew overhead, strafing the decks. And yet the band held fast. Then they continued playing the Star-Spangled Banner. And another plane came by, interrupting their playing. And yet the band held fast. They finished the song. The last note faded, and the band ran for their battle stations. She was the first to open fire on enemy planes, the only ship to use her secondary surface battery to down an aircraft, and the only battleship to get underway under her own power during the Pearl Harbor attack. USS Nevada was struck by a torpedo forward and a bomb amidships, but stubbornly remained afloat. The senior officer backed her out of her berth and into the open channel. Then, colors flying, the USS Nevada entered the channel under full steam. Quoting Nevada magazine, many of the men who saw Nevada underway recalled the words of the Star-Spangled Banner when they saw the ensign courageously raised and standing out stiffly in the breeze. The maneuvering battleship was a clear target for the second wave of Japanese attackers and came under heavy fire, including hits from 5 more bombs. She was aflame on the bow, and as she began to sink by the bow, the crew swung her out of the channel to be grounded on Hospital Point to keep that channel open so that Pearl Harbor would not be blocked and thus rendered inoperative. As she sank to the silt below, it had only been 1 hour, 10 minutes since the attack began. And this was the first time USS Nevada was sunk. She was raised and repaired and went on to serve with distinction. She would meet her final fate as a target ship, first at the atomic bomb tests at Bikini Atoll and later off Oahu. The 2 atomic bombs left Nevada entirely operational after a survey, if admittedly radioactive. And when the Navy took their turn, she took 16-inch gunfire from USS Iowa and 6-inch gunfire from 3 light cruisers, yet stubbornly refused to sink. Then destroyers approached and fired hundreds of 5-inch projectiles over and over into the sides of Nevada to no significant effect. She finally sunk to a single torpedo from an Avenger bomber, colors still flying as she capsized, defiant to the very end. As far as the technical details, the USS Nevada was 583 feet long, 95 feet abeam, 28.5-foot draft, and weighed in at 30,500 tons. Her 6 Bureau Express oil-fired boilers drove 2 shafts for a total of 24,800 shaft horsepower and a top speed of 20.5 knots. She was armed with 10 14-inch 45 caliber main battery guns, 16 5-inch 38 caliber secondary battery guns, 32 40mm Bofors AA guns, and 40 20mm Oerlikon cannons. USS Nevada sported up to 13.5 inches belt armor, up to 13 inches bulkhead armor, 13 inches on the barbettes, 18 inches on the turrets, and 5 inches of armor on the decks. She represented the first of the all-or-nothing battleships. She carried 2 float planes for 1 catapult and was crewed by 2,220 men. In War Thunder, the USS Nevada BB-36 will be joining U.S. Rank 5 battleship line with its stunning firepower, great anti-air protection, and strong armor. Also be advised that a 20-knot behemoth like the USS Nevada doesn't exactly turn on a dime, so mobility will be poor. So what do you think of the USS Nevada? I'm getting all kind of tearied up here, but don't mind me. I want to know genuinely what you think. Is the Nevada a good addition for War Thunder? Are you excited to be grinding it out? This also kind of explains why they added another, the Des Moines, as a premium, because you're going to have this beautiful ship to grind for with it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. You have a great rest of your day. And pleasant seas, Captain.